From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years. Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
to all of our volleyball fans who are still tuning in. Welcome back to Quick Set, brought to us by Kick and powered by Smart. Reporting live and no lies, my name is Sabrina Santiago, and we're back at it again for our last match of the day. And as we welcome you, of course, to the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Pero ano ba ang ating last match of the day? So just going back para nga sa ating mga matches today, we had Emilio Aguinaldo versus San Beda University. It happened around 1 p.m. at natapos nga ang tong game na to in just 5 sets. Para sa ating match number 2, we have Far Eastern University versus Jose Rizal University. It happened around 3:30 at nanalo nga in just 3 sets ang ating girls from FEU. And last but not the least, this is our San Sebastian College-Recoletos versus University of Perpetual Health System, DALTA. And this is happening in just a bit. So sino kaya sa ating dalawang NCAA schools ang mag-uuwi nga ng ating first win this afternoon? But before that, balikan rin muna natin ang mga nangyari during our press con.
We're here at Shakey's Buendia for the press conference of the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. We're going to hear from our participating teams, yung ating mga players, sa ating mga coaches, pati na rin ang ating mga organizers and ating mga sponsors on what is to be expected for the upcoming Unity Cup.
50 years is a big milestone for the brand. And this would not have happened without the support of the community and the patrons. And so our involvement in Shakey Super League and even women's volleyball in general is like our way of giving back. No? We continue to think what else can we do so that we can help the sport, help the schools, help the organizations, and feel that we are adding value. That's what this is all about. It's our way again of saying thank you, maraming salamat for all the 50 years of support and patronage you have given our beloved brand, Shakey's.
Yung GV, lumaki. Yung national invitationals, we went to Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon. I've talked to some of the players and the coaches, and they really look forward to the Shakey Super League Preseason, this year's Unity Cup. Nakakatuwa that what we projected exceeded our expectations. Kita natin yung level of play ng GVille, tumaas. I guess itong preseason naman, itong Unity Cup, we hope that it won't be different. The excitement should still, if not continue, be more or exceed our expectations as well.
Malaking tulong sa amin, big help to, para din dun sa team preparation namin during dun sa main league ng school. Dito ko rin nakikita yung mga players kung sino yung mapa-line up dun sa liga.
Magandang opportunity to for us to build our chemistry siguro. Makita rin namin yung mga skill sets namin and kung saan pa namin need mag-improve.
Well, Smart Sports has been very happy with the partnership with the Shakey Superliga and ACES. We have been looking for ways to really support Philippine volleyball. And this is really a great way for us to be able to do that. And moving forward, we'd like to continue to support and have even more participation. For all the volleyball fans who love volleyball, watch the Shakey Superliga on Puso.com and all of our social media in Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas as well.
And that was it for the press conference of the Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. You heard from our players, our coaches, our organizers, pati na rin ang ating mga sponsors. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you all to the game sa ating 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup.
So during the press con, we saw that all 16 teams were present, and at the same time, our coaches as well. And not only that, our media friends and our sponsors as well. And we really can't wait to see ano pa ba ang pwede nating mas makita pa nga dito yan sa ating 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. And speaking of ang makikita pa natin this afternoon, alam nyo ba na the SSL bundle, it's back We have here the Shakey's meal deal to cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal. Now available in 3 types, SSL 1099 rather, SSL Classic and SSL Gold. And it gets even better. Classic and Gold bundles now come with a Shakey Super Card for even more perks and discounts. Whether you're a courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. We are thankful for the support of the Shakey Super League teams through the Shakey Super League meal deals. We are happy to share the status of the team's donation as you can see on your screens, and this happened around September 18, 2025. For every purchase of our Shakey Super League meal deal, 50 pesos will be donated to your chosen Shakey Super League participating school. Proceeds will go to the school's athletic program and the development of collegiate volleyball. Order your favorite squad today and continue to support your favorite school. And for our live stream channels, you can definitely see that pusop.com. It is live, it's for free. Smart Sports, we're also on Facebook, Puso Pilipinas Facebook and YouTube accounts, Solar Sports, DDD Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 59, Sky Cable Channel 78, and of course our official Facebook page, and that is Shakey's Super League. And for this match, which NCAA team will get their first ever win? Will it be Lady Altas or Lady Stags? We'll be back for more.
Now the Lady Altas are back. As we know, right after the pandemic, they are one of the stunners here in our preseason tournament. They will be going up against the Lady Stags. San Sebastian College-Recoletos Lady Stags will go up against University of Perpetual Health System DALTA Lady Altas. Good afternoon, everyone who's catching us live on our various live stream channels. We're down to our final game. Welcome back once again para po dito sa ating Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. I'm Daphne Cristobal alongside Kayla Reyes, and on the sidelines we'll be together with Sabrina Santiago. Again, ito na ang ating final game, Kayla. Exciting games happened earlier para sa ating unang dalawang laro.
Definitely an action-packed filled day so far in just our first opening day of the Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Earlier, we had a 5-setter match. Second game, 3 straight sets naman. And this time, another NCAA versus NCAA battle between the Lady Stags and the Lady Altas.
Definitely something that we shouldn't miss for our final game this Saturday. But let's talk about our participating teams this season.
So we have 16 teams divided into 4 different pools, Pool A, B, C, and D. For this match, we will be focusing on Pool D. That's the Lady Stags going up against the Lady Altas.
Now let's switch our conversation about our tournament format for this season. Again, we are divided into 4 pools with the 16 teams joining us this season.
Yes, so the auto-play rule will be implemented as we saw earlier. For the preliminary rounds, teams in each pool will play a single round robin, and the top 2 teams per pool will advance to the next round. For our playoff, the 8 remaining teams will be grouped into 2 pools, and another single round robin will happen here, and for us to determine which teams will be getting the twice to beat advantage in that specific round.
Of course, that's our target, to secure that twice to beat advantage that they could be able to clinch. But coming up next in just a while, don't go away, because it's going to be an NCAA showdown. Lady Altas will take on the Lady Stags.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
It's the last match of our triple header here inside the Playtime Phil Oil Center. This is the Shakey Super League 2025 Preseason Unity Cup. It's match number 3 between the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Lady Stags versus the University of Perpetual Health System DALTA Lady Altas. We kindly request all players of the Lady Altas to make their way to center court for the photo op.
For our first team, we have the University of the Perpetual Health System DALTA, or the Lady Altas for short, finishing at 15th place in our previous season, did not reach the quarterfinals. And for their primary league, the NCAA Season 100, they finished 5th here with a record of 9-9. They unfortunately did not reach the Final Four. They were 1 seed away.
And of course, Lady Alta still led by Coach Sandy. Very familiar coach already para dito sa ating team na to for Perpetual Lady Altas. Still, will be calling the shots for this team, but their protagonists, no stranger as well for us. Etong kopanan na ito for San Sebastian College-Recoletos Lady Stags. So last season, finished 16. Failed to reach a quarterfinals. Season 100 naman, they finished 7th with 7th place and 8-10 yung kanilang naging final team standings doon. For both of these teams, it is a different kind of hunger for them to come back, especially dito sa ating preseason tournaments, and hopefully be able to secure that Final Four slot.
Rookie of the Year, Kat Santos, still in the team, as well as Cristina Marasigan and Christine Joy Jonicio, were all key players for the Lady Stags during last season's campaign.
And now it's time for us to meet the starting 6 for both of these squads.
Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the San Sebastian College-Recoletos Lady Stags. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 1, Kat Santos. Milwaukee, number 3, Sophie Ramos. Outside hitter, number 5, Divine Garcia. Center under team captain at number 8, JM Paladia. Opposite hitter, number 10, Klein Abraham. Milwaukee, number 16, Ella Ignacio. Starting libero at number 15, Trisha Pulmones. Coaching the Lady Stags for this match, Clint Malazo. Now let's meet the starters for the University of Perpetual Health System DALTA, Lady Altas. Let's start with our Milwaukee under team captain at number 2, Cha Enrico. Outside hitter, number 4, Shai Omnipon. Opposite hitter, number 5, Pao Reyes. Milwaukee number 16, Chelsea Atlas. Center number 18, Colette Gaa. Outside hitter number 23, Angie Rosales. Starting libero at number 1, Jody Lozano. Head coach of the Lady Altas, Sandrieta. It's the Lady
Starting
Altas.
6 on the side of San Sebastian College, Balahadia will orchestrate the offense on their end. Ramos, Ignacio, Garcia, Santos, Abraham, and Pulmones. On the other side of the court, meanwhile, for the Lady Altas, Atlas, Enrico, Mipon, Rosales, Reyes, and Lozano. Again, ito po ang ating magiging starting 6 for both of these teams. A lot has changed from what happened in their last NCAA season for both of these teams. And para nga dito sa side ng San Sebastian, that was Klein Abraham. Si Colga, meanwhile, for Lady Altas. New names. We'll also try to give an introduction here in our preseason tournament. Balahadia with some early conversation with our first referee, just trying to clarify things out for Coach Clint. Be calling the shots for San Sebastian College. Coach Clint Malazo is the assistant coach for Coach Roger Gorayev, who seems to be missing today's match. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's. Opening set underway.
First point for the Lady Stags.
First point here goes to the Lady Stags. That's care of Divine Rochelle Garcia.
Again, itong side ng Perpetual, they're eager enough to really bounce back, especially that they failed to reach the Final Four last season. And they mention about how it's more heartbreaking na nandun ka sa 5th spot dahil isa na lang, magkakaroon ka pa ng opportunity to play in the semifinals. But that's not the scenario on their end. Easy slam here.
Powerful attack here coming from Ramos. Not the easiest of sets to adjust to. And that's actually coming from a save off her elbow. And making sure they get their 3rd consecutive point, although a service error committed. Shai Omipon, former Rookie of the Year in the NCAA. A go-to player here for the Lady Alta, someone that the Lady Stags have to really watch out for. And I'm sure by this time they know that already. They're familiar foes in the NCAA.
So those errors giving some bonus points on the side of the Lady Altas.
We're tied at 3.
Sayang yung nag-iumpisa dito sa side ng San Sebastian. Kung magiging balik lang dito ay yung mga errors na yon. So right now, we are deadlocked at 3. Again, both of these teams, simula nung pagbabalik natin sa ating Shakey Super League after the pandemic. Actually, medyo post-pandemic pa nga yun eh. Wherein both of these teams really had an impressive stint, lalo na itong side ng Perpetual. That was way back in 2022.
For Perpetual, speaking of them, they lost key player Winnie Bedania. But Coach Sandy Rieta can still rely on players like former NCAA Season 98 Rookie of the Year Shai Omipon, as I mentioned earlier, as well as Gemelyn Menor and Pauline Reyes, who are among the team's top scorers last season.
This school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Not sure if we'll be seeing Wachi Menor on the side of the Lady Altas. Get read at the net. Just really trying to fool it on side of San Sebastian. So that's going to be a point for the Lady Altas. They're trying to go for that ball chance here for the Lady Altas. Combination play delayed because of those block touches on the side of San Sebastian. Gaa reverses, choosing from that right pin, overshoots though. That was Pau Reyes.
Attack error there coming from Reyes, overcooking that hit. Attack from the middle there coming from Enrico.
One hand save, keeping things alive. They go to Abraham. Redwell from that cross court. Rosales. It's gonna be short though.
Back-to-back attack errors coming from the Lady Altas. This time not crossing over the net.
Interesting to see Lozano right now to keep up with that floor defense para dito sa side ng Perpetual Lady Altas. Now Gaa as an initial setter for Coach Sandy Rieta meanwhile. Lozano keeping things alive. Rosales continues to struggle.
Another attack error here for the Lady Altas. That's 3 consecutive free points for the Lady Stags.
Up by 2 points po itong side ng Lady Altas. Not this time after that service error. Both of these teams seems to be struggling in terms of not just the services, pati yung mga atake nila.
Slow start.
Yeah.
Coming from both teams. Maybe the jitters also in their first game, or both teams just warming up as we go along.
Probably since it's also cold here in our venue. With Kat Santos using the hands of the blockers.
First technical timeout.
And now time to head on to our first technical timeout. Up by 2 points. Itong side ng Lady Stags.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Only projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Our player focus is presented by PusoP.com. Join now for free. Of course, Shai Omnipon. Parang dati lang rookie yan for Coach Sandy Arrieta. But of course, NCAA Season 98 Rookie of the Year, multi-awarded player for Coach Sandy. That's why in terms of offense, that is not a problem on their end.
She is also the 2023 MPVA champion and the 2023 MPVA MVP, as well as the first best outside hitter in that league.
The multi-awarded player here for Coach Sandy. Pero ngayon, Kat Santos will also be earning that point on the side of the Lady Stags.
9-6.
Close match so far from both teams as Rosales scores with an off-speed attack for the Lady Altas.
Again, this is our Pool D showdown kung saan ang mga kasama naman po nila dito ay itong Ateneo de Manila University together with College of St. Benilde. Hina, Pool A and Pool B ang na-witness natin. We haven't seen some games from Pool C, and that will happen tomorrow already as USC will take on University of the Philippines. Here in set number 1, up by a point. Itong San Sebastian, 9-8. Kat Santos will be sending the ball over. Gaa goes to the middle and Rico will deliver.
Attack from the middle here, coming from our taller player Enrico. Great setup as well. And blockers late there on the side of San Sebastian.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart Our Way, Our Rules. Download the app now. Just like that. Your deadlock at 9, but Kat Santos says not anymore.
And that has been Kat Santos's strength all throughout the tournaments that we've seen her play, utilizing her power and really dominating in that front line despite the blockers being there.
Back-to-back buckets here, courtesy of Enrico. So every time that there is a chance for Nicole Gaa to activate her, it's definitely not a problem on their end, but rather an advantage. 10-all here in our opening set. Malahadia with that underhand setup. And Kat Santos continues to cheapen some points here for Coach Glick.
Again, Kat Santos, back-to-back points. Contributing for her team in the front line.
Massive service. Gao with a 1-2 play. Klein says no. Denied at the net. Malahadya choosing Kat from behind. That delay of that attack.
3 consecutive points here for Kat Santos, variating her shots. This time going for a drop ball.
12 serving time.
And really just changing things up there in terms of the floor defense of Lady Altas.
Abraham with that unwanted setup. Goes for that push. Mipon was denied. Second time. High ball.
This time, Shai Omipon with the response. So far, Daphne still neck and neck here in the first set.
San Sebastian still up here by a single point. That's 12-11. And yep, still a tight ball game here now. We're opening set. Malahadya jump sets.
And a point here coming from the Lady Stag side.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Great target there by the Lady Stags, finding that empty zone at the backcourt of Perpetual.
Shai went for that job. Not the best first ball. Ayan, naging easy bucket here for Shai Omipon. Just really expecting to see more here for Divine Garcia para dito sa side ng San Sebastian. Ramos overshoots that one though. Easy bucket again para sa side ng Lady Altas.
Scores now 13 apiece.
Malahadya jump sets. Powerful hit. Rosales with that fast swipe. There was no hand check, kaya puntos mapupunta sa side ng San Sebastian. And with this exchange of points that we are seeing here, Kayla, what can you say? What has been preventing both of these teams to pull away?
Well, so far, first and foremost, the errors that both teams are committing. Both are committing in the same amount of errors so far. And just...
As the serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza here at Shakey's.
So far, halos pantay-pantay ang tempo ng game that these two squads are playing so far, which is why none of them are unable to pull away or consecutively score points.
Look at that right pin. Hammer kill. Reyes chipping in some points here on the side of the Lady Altas. And with that, Nicole Gaha could have more options in terms of their offense. Kanina, Enrico, nakita natin, nagpaparamdam din dito sa gitna. And of course, Shai Omipon. Malahadya choosing Abraham. Will work. Reyes again.
Attack from the opposite, this time coming from Reyes. Chipping in some markers here for the Lady Altas, and a setup job there coming from Shai Omipon.
Whistle was blown by our first referee. It's gonna be a catch and throw violation, and so just up by a single point. Itong side Lady Alta 16-15.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Daphne and Kayla, for this game, ang basis ng Lady Stags yung time pa na nakamatch nila o nakalaban nila ang Lady Altas sa NCAA Season 100. By watching that game, dun daw sila nagkaroon ng certain adjustments para nga sa game na to. Wala man ang kanilang go-to setter na si Von Di Makulangan, pero according naman kay Coach Clint, no need to worry dahil intact pa rin naman ang kanilang core. That's all for now.
Thank you so much, Sam, for that report. Yep, also Von Di Makulangan exiting tong side ng San Sebastian. So now it's Balahadia who's gonna be the main setter on the side of San Sebastian College. And right after that, technical timeout, ang early time for call ang itatawag dito for Coach Clint. Makinig muna tayo.
Receive lang oh. Bibigay yung receive lang ganun-ganun. Hindi naman hard serve yun eh. Hindi na kayo naka-ready doon eh. Hindi natin magamit yung gitna. May maraming pinupuntos yung gitna natin. Kung may receive. Pag wala receive, wala. Mag-open tayo niya.
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Coach just reiterating the importance of reception here for the Lady Stags after that service ace coming from the Lady Altas. And of course, once your reception is faulty, Balahadia, their playmaker, will have a hard time setting up plays, and they'll have to result into going for just the wing spikers as their form of attack.
Opportunity here for the Lady Altas. Combination play. And that ball tapping will work for the Lady Altas.
3-point lead so far here for Perpetual.
Substitution for the Lady Stags.
And an early substitution here for Coach Clint. Gonzalez will be injected in. Papalitan niya muna itong si Garcia. Lamang po ng 3 puntos itong Perpetual, 18-15. Biggest lead to on the side of Perps, but Ramos will respond back from the middle.
Quick attack, and what a response coming from Princess Sofia Ramos.
This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
That was a great set as well coming from Balahadia, leaving one blocker only on the side of the Lady Altas.
Rosales tried to nail that one through. There was no hand check. And that point on the side of San Sebastian. Back-to-back points on their end.
Attack error here for the Lady Altas.
And with that, Wachi Menor is inserted in here for Coach Sandy Rieta's squad. Dahil isang puntos na lang ang inaalagaan nila dito na halamangan. Gem off the bench, trying to take things slowly for her. Klein with that cross-court short. Wachi. Kat, sharp angle.
What an angle for Kat Santos. Tough place to target as well. Finding that deep corner on the side of the Lady Altas.
18 all. So side ng San Sebastian creating 3 consecutive points after being behind by 3. Menor, that powerful kill.
Great save there by Balahadia.
Second time's gonna be the charm for Wachi Menor.
No follow-up on that second ball for the Lady Stags. More subs coming in though on the side of the Lady Altas. We have Ariola and Bustamante in the ball game.
Yep, actually, these two players talking about Ariola and Bustamante, they're actually part of the starting six in the past few main games that they have been playing, but right now, coming off the bench.
Ariola, serving for the Lady Altas.
The Ariola check to serve. They're up here by single point. Klein couldn't get that ball dead. Balahadya choosing Cat with that drop. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Klein, sharp, no go.
What a hit there coming from Gem Menor. Soaring over those blockers. And nobody home there for San Sebastian.
Credit that setup as well coming from Ariola. Just when we thought she's gonna go for that setup from the right pin. Mas malayo setup ang gusto niya. Gem Menor. This time, defense was there courtesy of Gonzalez. Santos. Nabasa naman ni Enrico. Lozano choosing Menor to try to adjust. Buhay pa rin ang bola. Lamang po ng 2 puntos and make that 3 for the Lady Altas.
Block point here for the Lady Altas. Great timing on the net.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Time out muna tayo.
Hindi natin nakuha sa unang palo. Overage. Huwag kayong magdalawang isip. Kunin nyo para atake lang tayo ng atake. Basta lang may kukover lang sa atin. Kat, hulog ka na naman sa kamay ng blocker. Paluin mo na lang paluin. Parilit! Isa!
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Some reminders here during that Lady Stars timeout. Especially to Kat Santos in terms of her attack variations. Nababasa na rin ng Lady Altas ang kanyang mga atake.
Sa kalap dito, nawawala na rin yung depensa dito on the side of the Lady Stags, and even their communication seems to be missing here.
Definitely that last point, miscommunication and some hesitation seen on the part of Gonzalez, resulting into that attack error.
You go to Cat. This time, yung depensa naman ng Perpetual, yun nawala doon.
Kat Santos stopping the bleeding here. Good set by Balahadya. And again, getting that check off those blockers' hands.
Sophie Ramos, serving.
Strong serve coming from Ramos, and with that, back-to-back buckets on the side of the Lady Stags.
Timely service ace for San Sebastian here.
Struggle.
The Lady Stags are 3 points away from closing out this set.
Santos hammered that one through.
Kat Santos specialty. Again, unfazed by those blockers and using their hands to get a check.
Good call for timeout first, 22-21.
Ayun, receive muna tayo bago tayo pumalo. Gusto nyo, papalo na naman tayo. Tingnan mo, abagsak yung bola dyan. Receive tayo. Sino nasa ka? Ha? Sino nasa gitna? Ikaw?
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Coach Shandy Riata calling for time, trying to break that momentum, and at the same time ensuring that his girls' priority is the reception in order to convert into an attack. As the Lady Stags being able to score consecutive points so far in the last few sequences, although a service error committed here by Ramos.
Yep, great call for timeout here for Coach Sandy. Not just to give instructions, but to probably stop that momentum being showcased here on the side of the Lady Stags. They're still up here by 2 points, and they're only 2 points away from snatching set number 1, as Kat Santos says, not yet.
Kat Santos with another point here so far, really carrying the scoring department of the Lady Stags. Needing some help in that department as well. Although Abraham contributing from the service deck.
And Coach Sandy got no choice but to actually call for his last timeout here.
Sinto? Cha? Sino pa? Camille, Shaila. Uwan mo na lang to. Back mo to. Back. Si Charis to, di ba? Oh, back mo to. Harap mo to. Yo.
Isibol lang. Pasa muna tayo ha. Pasa. Muna sa circle. Peko!
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Well, based on that timeout, Coach Sandy just speaking about this play to stop the bleeding here, as we are now all tied up at 23. The Lady Stags making a comeback.
Sayong Ipon be bringing her squad now at set point.
And right away, Shai Omnipon getting that point and being able to execute that play that we just heard during that call for time from Coach Sandy.
Ito naman, Palacio will be inserted in.
Serving team captain, Shai Trico.
They need net defense. How about dito sa side ng Lady Altas? Kat Santos denied.
Good coverage on the side of the Lady Stags.
But Kat Santos, quick to respond with a cross-court kill. We're going to an extended set number 1.
24 points.
Kat Santos doing the heavy lifting as the lone scorer on the side of Perpetual, or the Lady Stags rather.
One-hand setup job. Gonna work to Abraham.
Good blocking there.
Something that San Sebastian, that Perpetual rather, did not expect was that hit coming from the setter. San Sebastian galing kay Balahadia.
Now it's set point.
The reverse. Now the Lady Stags are at set point. Ooh, I believe Kat Santos stepped on that line. Service error. Untimely error for the Lady Stags. Again, another extended play. Race to 27.
Deadlock at 25. Balahadia.
Junior Gonzalez.
Gonzalez stepping up here at the front row, unfazed by that two-man block there.
Yep.
Getting a check ball and getting that point.
Gonzalez replaced Garcia earlier. Some sport she has been trying to contribute here for Coach Clint. Underhand setup naman. Pariolo to Mipon.
Shayo Mipon though with a response. Veteran moves from the senior. Take a look at that shot, avoiding the hands of Balahadia and going for zone 1.
Balahadia. Although that attack will sail out this time, coming from Gonzalez. Yung hand check na yun, hindi mabibigay sa kanila. So for the second time as well, the Lady Altas now at set point, 27-26. Combination play.
Gonzalez stepping up big time here, playing or scoring when it matters for her team.
This school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Great setup job para dito kay Balahadya. Hirapan itong side ng Perpetual na basahin yun. 27 all.
Good pick up there by Kat Santos.
And Abraham scoring that point.
Abraham finding that sweet spot. Back set by Balahadya. And that attack goes through the gap of the Lady Alta's block.
Riola drop this time.
Good
Galing kay
save.
Menor. Gandang basa on the side of Perpetual. Ball sailed out unfortunately on the side of the Lady Stags.
Extended play again. Daphne raised to 30.
$28 all. Miscommunication though para dito sa side ng Perpetual as Gonzalez
again scoring during these crucial moments. That's 3 crucial points coming from this girl who was just subbed in at the latter part of the set.
Although that's gonna be an error though for Kathy Santos. 4 times nasa set point itong side ng San Sebastian. Pero ngayon tabla tayo at 29. Race to 31. Opening games para sa ating Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup.
First set pa lang, Daphne. You can really see that these two teams want to get their first win right away in the tournament. The Lady Altas though, again at set point. Let's see if they can finish it off in this next rally, or if Kat Santos and the rest of her squad will respond.
Perpetual only needs single point. Gem Menor, access denied.
That's a block point, Lady Stags.
Block point here for the Lady Stags.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. That was too much sauce for Abraham to get that block point. 30 all. Services naman ang regalo ni Ramos. Straight to Lozano.
Now the Lady Stags at set point this time around, Daphne. After that timely service ace by Ramos.
Riola choosing Enrico in that sequence. Kat Santos read well by that net defense. Second time, sharper angle.
Kat Santos with a point, which closes our first set here, coming from an underhand pass as a set.
And with that, 32-30, just our opening set.
Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal, now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school's athletic program and the development of collegiate volleyball. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. Set number 1, an opening set for our final game this Saturday. It was an extended one, 32-30. No one really giving up. Not until those final 2 points courtesy of San Sebastian at syempre Kat Santos manning the offense on their end. Pero dito sa side ng Perpetual, medyo napantayan na rin itong side ni Shai Omipon. So she needs some help entering set number 2 later on.
A very close set that we saw that we even went into extended play. Umabot pa ng 32 if I'm not mistaken. For the Lady Stags, Kat Santos, the top scorer for this set, but Gonzalez chipping in some crucial points here for her squad. Meanwhile, for the Lady Altas, Shai Omipon doing the damage but not her usual output as medyo nabantay na rin ng Lady Stags ang mga atake ni Shai Omipon. And meanwhile, also Menor contributed when she was subbed in. As we see here, yung in the attacking department, that is where most of the points where the Lady Stags were able to pull away 21-15. Meanwhile, they also committed quite a number of errors. That's 13 free points, while the Lady Altas only limited their errors to 5 in this first set, 32-30.
Imagine the number of errors itong side ng San Sebastian, how they actually committed that all in set number 1. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza here at Shakey's. Set number 2 underway. New set of players para din sa ating set number 2 with our all-to-player rule.
Great opportunity to see the bench and the rosters of each squad. Marasigan now in the court. One of the veterans for the Lady Stags.
Would you say, Kayla, na if ever na yung errors na yun wasn't committed on the side of San Sebastian, you were able to secure that win early in set 1.
That just means the Lady Altas were not able to take advantage of the errors that they were given.
That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart Our Way, Our Rules. Download the app now. Ariola with that setup job.
A point here for the Lady Altas. Again, I also like the strategy that we see on the side of the Lady Stags, not putting Kat Santos together with Marasigan in that first set, considering we have that all-to-play rule.
Actually, Jonicio and Marasigan here will be part of the second stringers. Probably Coach Clay trying to be wiser siguro dun sa pag-shuffle lang ng players for his team rather.
And we have Menor naman para sa Lady Altas coming in as a second stringer as well. Some markers that we saw from her as well in the first set.
Yep. As well as Ariola, of course. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal and Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Strong start here for the Lady Altas with a 3-point lead.
They go to the middle, but read well by that net defense.
Great point here, great block rather coming from the Lady Altas. That was a single block. Well read there.
Reverse setup job, back-to-back block points.
Back-to-back block points here for the Lady Altas. Care of Lagmay.
And this block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. 5-point lead on the side of Perps. Time out muna tayo.
Pabayaan siyang nabablock lang dun. Problemahin niya yung palo, problemahin niya yung coverage. Ha? Dalawa-dalawa na yung bumablock. Gawin mo ng paraan. Bawal ba mag-drop ball sa inyo? Mag-drop ball muna eh. Alam mo nang nakubabawang ka na.
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
The Lady Altas catching steam here with a 5-point lead early on in this second set. Needing to regroup.
Powerful hit this time coming from Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, who played a very crucial part in that first set win. Back in the court for the second set. Contributing here.
Kneeling setup. That will still work here, courtesy of Ariola.
3 points here for Lagmay. Net presence felt and starting to chip in some markers in terms of her offense as well.
Still a 5-point lead on the side of Perps, although that service will be sent straight to the net. Again, set number 1, nakuha po yan ng San Sebastian with his all-to-play rule. Different set of players ang naglalaro po dito sa ating set number 2. Substitutions could only happen pagdating po sa ating second technical timeout here in set 2.
That's a point.
Block point called by
Lumibaw.
Lumibaw, correct. Making her presence felt at the net.
Now, just a 3-point game. Ariola and Palacio be slamming that one home.
What an attack by Palacio off a quick set.
This school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Palacio bring us sa ating unang technical timeout.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app. Choose your number. Activate the eSIM and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier? Yummier!
The Lady Altas, after dropping itong ating set number 1, impressive introduction here in the second set.
Attack goes wide for Marasigan. Under the ball on that last sequence.
Underhand setup. Gonzalez against Palacio.
Gonzalez stepping up here as she heads to the service deck, getting a point using the hands of the blockers once again.
Underhand setup job meanwhile. Buhay rin ang net defense dito ng San Sebastian. Oversee. Chance here for the Lady Altas. Palacio with a bit of delay. Will work. Another chance here to counter for Perps.
Good save here by the Lady Stags.
Nailing that one through Sai Almeniana.
Great target there. We saw earlier a scramble in the front part or front zone, but this time the Lady Altas targeting that end line.
Ariola goes to Jem. There will be no
This time too much sauce on that last hit. No touch up top. Giving up a free point because of that attack error.
short service. Jem Menor pinabawi pero andun pa rin ang depensa dito ng Baste.
Another attack error here for Marasigan. The Lady Stags needing her to step up as one of the seniors as they continue to trail here in the second set. 4 points down.
Well, actually, for our updated score, it's 11-6. Lamang po na 5 puntos itong side ng Perpetual. Right on the line. De Pusoy earning that point.
But Deposoy with a response on that last hit. So our updated score is 7-11.
As Jem Menor right now seems like she's struggling here in set number 2.
Attack goes wide for Menor.
Riola trying to go some activation from the middle, which is unable to connect well. That was just too hot now para dito kay CJ.
Deposoy with back-to-back points for San Sebastian. This time going cross-court.
They were up here by 5 points earlier para dito sa side ng Perps. Pero ngayon, 2 points na lang. Jem Menor with that off-speed.
This time, Menor making sure she redeems herself after that error earlier. This time, getting a point.
3-point game here in our second set. Fifi with that float serve. Reverse setup. CJ from the right pin. Great pickup coming from Sai. Buhay pa rin ang bola dito. CJ from the left pin this time. Reverse setup job. Great save coming from Menor. Kanino nila ibibigay ito? Longest rally here in our set number 2. CJ Lozano was there for that first ball, keeping things alive. Bustamante
though ending that rally from a hit in the opposite side.
And this spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Bustamante finding that gap in between the blockers of the Lady Stags. Those blockers late to get to their zones.
Ariola choosing Menor from the left pin.
Powerful hit coming from Menor. in that last sequence. As we take a look at this replay, perfect set as well. And Menor finishing off with an attack.
Still serving, Fifi Ariola. Again, Perpetual back on this 5-point lead.
Back set there. What a set coming from the Lady Stags. And Deposoy finishing off with an attack from the opposite.
Hilero doing that spectacular job to activate ito si CJ Deposoy. Combination play, watch Menor.
And this is what you want to see more coming from the Lady Altas.
The school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now.
These combination plays really challenge the blockers of the Lady Stags on how they're going to read the spikers of their opponents.
Finally, some contribution we are anticipating here for Marasigan. Actually, di pa natin masyadong nararamdaman dito si KJ Jonicio. She could still be the missing link here on the side of the Lady Stags.
Now let's see, as we hit our second technical timeout, if our respective coaches will be subbing in back their first stringers.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
The Shakey Superfans of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza here at Shakey's.
So far, still the same players. But let's see after this sequence if any subs will be made.
So there will be no check ball granted here for Bustamante. Although earlier, she has been trying to go for those cross-court kills. She has been trying to also go for that corner pocket. Successful siya.
No touch there. But Palacio with another quick attack here. Care of a perfect pass, perfect set, translating into that quick attack by Palacio.
I've been seeing a lot of points from the middle courtesy of Palacio. Grabe yung hampas ng palo niya dun sa bola.
Better hit coming from Marasigan.
Gonzalez, meanwhile, dug up by Lozano. Sai, readjusting from that setup. Gonzalez with that off speed. Bustamante was there. 1-2 play. Nope, says Gonzalez. Ariola. Gusto Almeñana. Hang on, this is gonna be long. Fifi to Sai. Rejected.
Block goes out. So point here for the Lady Altas.
Wise move there for Sai Almeñana. As another timeout will be called here, 18-12.
Laban mo lang. Wala na eh. Walang receive. Ha? Bantayan nyo yung zone 1 at si Eden padadaanan ng padadaanan. Lahat na ng palo, doon pupunta yan. Bantayan nyo ng bantayan. Ikaw, umadjust ka. Kasi yung depensa na pupunta doon, umadjust ka dito, ha? Kapayan mo yung quicker, ano? Kasi,
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
The Lady Stags struggling in terms of the reception, which is why they are having a hard time converting and setting up some combination plays. And of course, again, advice regarding their floor defense, especially on that zone 1.
Also playable here and
Save.
after that timeout. Great rejection at the net.
Triple block here for the Lady Altas, getting a block point.
And this block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
No coverage on the side of the Lady Stags, considering that there's a 3-man block here for the Lady Altas.
Just like that, Perpetual is up here by 7 points, 19 to 12. Palacio this time, nabasa na yan. From behind, CJ, but that still wouldn't work. Sai Almeniana, no go.
Good floor defense there by Deposoy.
Sai adjusting to that one, goes for that off speed. Marasigan nandoon. Erido.
Those are the sets that are quite hard to adjust to, especially coming off a pipe attack. Underhand set, and Deposoy was not in the right place and without the right timing.
Right now, substitution will happen here for Coach Clint Garcia naman. Kung ipapasok dito at si Gonzalez yung pagpapahingahin.
But Gonzalez chipping in some markers still for the Lady Stags, although
what a hit coming from Sai Almeniana. These are the usual starters here for Coach Sandy Rieta, as Sai Almeniana literally hammering that one through.
Substitution for the Lady Stags, number 6 out, number 3, Sophie Ramos in.
Sophie Ramos will also be inserted back in. They're behind here by 9.
For Perpetual, we have Palacio and Alemania taking care of their offense so far in this second set rather.
Actually, a complete different story happened here in set number 2. Far way different from what happened in the opening set. Kung saan that was more close. No one really giving an inch.
Definitely a more dominant set. And this time, Palacio again with another point.
Probably everyone was expecting for powerful hits, kaya lahat sila nakababa dun sa depensa. Meanwhile, Palacio varying that opportunity for her to score some buckets for Perps, as Ramos will also be one of the players will also struggle here for Coach Clint.
That attack error puts Perpetual at set point, on the verge of tying things up. One set apiece.
From the left pin was Garcia. Lozano was there. Sai with that drop. Saving her own miss. Ariola. Palacio. No go. Ramos with that swipe. One set point save for San Sebastian.
Ramos with that power tip. And saving a set point. Two set points saved now after that service ace coming from Garcia.
Coming off the bench itong si Garcia. But Coach Sandy would want to settle for less dahil 2 set points na ang nasalba dito ng San Sebastian, calling for some time.
O, tres mo to. Differential. Practice natin ha. I-quick mo to. Sa likod. O, back-quick mo to ha. Tres ka ha. Tres ha. Pagpangit. Sa harap niya.
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
So 2 set points saved here by the Lady Stags. Coach Sandy calling for time, planning that last play to hopefully end things here in the second frame. Let's see if his team is able to execute the play that they just discussed.
Fifi to Palacio, one hand save. Again, 2 set points po ang nasalba dito ng San Sebastian. Yola, niling setup, andun si Ramos. Almeniana. Preseason was there. CJ
Neposoy saving another set point. 3 set points saved here by the Lady Stags. Not the best of contacts, but well, a point is a point. And another set point saved.
Miscommunication on the side of the Lady Altas.
Altas unable to execute their play so far.
Good pickup coming from Marasigan. Ariola, ligay kay Almeniana. Kanina pa namabantayan yung mga down the line na yon. Access denied by Ramos. Opportunity here for the Lady Stags. Almeniana will be sending the ball over. Another chance. And CJ nailing that one through.
Deposoy again stepping up here for the Lady Stags. I think that was the 4th set point saved already.
We don't want it to be over yet para dito sa side ng San Sebastian. Fifi with that kneeling setup job.
Good floor defense as well being shown here by the Lady Stags.
Finally, Sai Almeniana, she has been targeting that down the line. Finally, nailing that one through.
Finally, Alemania ending the rally there with the target at zone 1.
25-16, Perks securing set number 2.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart.
Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on. We still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal, now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school's athletic program and the development of collegiate volleyball. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. Set number 2 was snatched by University of Perpetual System DALTA Lady Alta, scare of the ball distribution made by Ariola Lozano. Superb floor defense. Sayal Meñana also chipping in some points. Pero let's also not forget itong sila Bustamante and Palacio.
So a more dominant set here for the Lady Altas. The Lady Stags, meanwhile, tried to bounce back in the tail end of the set, but that was not enough to stop Alemania and Palacio from their offensive contributions in the second set.
Yan naman nakuha nga nitong side ng Perps ang set number 2, but in terms of our numbers,
as you can see here, for our attacks, Perpetual out-attacking San Sebastian with 15 attacks.
This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's.
Kat Santos now back in the floor, as well as Balahadia, our starting unit for the Lady Stags.
Meanwhile, para naman dito kay Coach Sandy, opting to go for the second stringers to play dito sa ating third set.
Divine Garcia. First point for the Lady Stags.
So this time, the Lady Stags are the first to get one on the board here at the third set.
It's like what you've mentioned, it's Balahadia right now will orchestrate some offensive showing on their end. Bustamante, meanwhile, nailing that one through.
But Bustamante quick to respond here for the Lady Altas.
Balahadia, although Klein was unable to send that ball over.
So a miscommunication on who was gonna get that attack. Ooh.
That's an ace.
Kat Santos last minute going for that ball, thinking as well that it was gonna sail out. Great ace here by the Lady Altas.
Still serving.
Trying to go and avoid for that leather. Lang tinamaan siya, pero ito also an error here for Almeñana.
Almeñana contributing in that second set. Still on the floor here for the Lady Altas.
Another bucket here coming from Wachi Minor.
Powerful hit there coming from Minor. Again, using those hands. Great setup job. And a single block only. Of course, Minor coming out victorious on that last sequence.
Oh, Gem Minor. It's also part of their high school team dito sa side ng Perpetual. Also tried out for some UAAP schools rather. Pero ito, as we see Ramos, meanwhile, just dropping the ball over. Bucket here on the side of the Lady Stags. Fifi with that reverse setup, choosing Bustamante.
Great target coming from Bustamante. Going down the line. Back set here. And the Lady Stags blockers not in the right position.
Bustamante hailing from Pangasinan. Pero ito, Kat Santos will also deliver here.
Kat Santos with that power, getting a check off those blockers' hands.
What a hit coming from Palacio, no mercy.
Great attack coming from the middle. And great setup as well. Only one blocker to be found. Too much to handle for Kat Santos' defense.
Kat Santos, one hand save, courtesy of Wachi Minor. Lozano set the ball over. Net touch, unfortunately, here on the side of Baste. Net touch, exact. Great read in terms of that defense here for San Sebastian as that service sailed out. Again, during our opening set, it was an extended 132-30 wherein San Sebastian was able to clinch that one courtesy of Kat Santos. Pero pagdating natin ng set number 2, different players played here and Perpetual took dominance. Kaya nakuha nila yon. In set number 3, let's find out what could be the story here as Sai Almeñana will be bringing us in our first technical timeout here in set 3, 8-5.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Unli projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
You're still watching the 2025 Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Before Coach Glenn gave his instructions to his girls, he had to commend some of his players first, just like their libero, Trisha Pulmones, and of course their setter na si Jersin Balahalia. He emphasized na parehas lang naman sila ng skill level. They just really need to be patient para makuha na nila ang set na ito. Yun lang muna, balik sa inyo, Daphne and Kayla.
Thank you so much, Sa, for that report. And right now, 4-point lead on the side of the Lady Altas. And for sure, for Coach Sandy, grabe yung frustration yan with what happened during the opening set, knowing that para ibang klase or different set of players ngayon naglaro during the opening set, but he knows the potential of these Lady Altas players. Pero miscommunication meanwhile between Bustamante and Menor.
Service ace here by the Lady Stags, continuing to challenge that reception of the Lady Altas.
Combination play.
Almeñana continuing to be the strong suit here in the offense of the Lady Altas.
This school play is brought to you by R&B Milk Tea. Order now. Balahalia. Garcia. Redwell. That defense activated. Everyone surrendering in that left side of the court. Kaya naman chance to really take advantage of that right side on the side of San Sebastian. At ngayon, aabante po ng 4 na puntos itong Perpetual.
Well-timed block there by Lagmay and Bustamante on that last sequence.
You're just really observing din itong side ng San Sebastian. Despite the exit of Bondi Makulangan, it seems like Balahalia is also doing a nice job in activating her spikers. Kanina, nararamdaman din natin yung presensya na nagagamit niya si Ramos from the middle. But right now, that has been a bit absent on their end because first ball is also becoming a struggle on their end. Right now, floor coverage also becoming a headache on their end. And with that, Perpetual pulling away here by 6 points, 13-7. Coach Clint calls for some time.
Wala ka namang kapalit eh. Ikaw lang yun nandyan. Naisip mo pang magtunganga. Kunin mo lang kunin. Pagod ka na ba? Hindi pa pala eh. Hindi mo lang kunin yung bola. Katabi mo na lang eh. Hindi ka na pumapalo, hindi ka nagsiservice. Yan na lang gagawin mo. Tatamarin ka pa.
And that huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
An urge towards Trisha May Pulmones, the libero of the Lady Stags, as her presence is needed on the court here if the Lady Stags could want to continue to be alive in this match, as the Lady Altas are continuing to catch steam here.
That's point for the Lady Stags.
Right now, that's how you want to respond from the timeout for Coach Clint. He knows the potential, of course, of their players. Again, Coach Roger is not present in today's game for San Sebastian. Kaya naman, it's assistant Coach Clint calling the shots on their end.
And as we mentioned earlier, Daphne Von de Maculangan not in the San Sebastian team already, and that's a big shoe to fill here for Balahadia, but so far doing a steady job setting up Kat Santos as well as Abraham and Gonzalez earlier.
Again, that's Jersine Balahadia, JM Balahadia. Right now, they're still behind here by 5 points. So we haven't heard from Klein Abraham for quite some time as well here in this third set. Watch Shiminor. James was in for the pickup. Kat, meanwhile, denied.
Well-timed block at the net there by Lagmay and Bustamante. Twin Towers on the side of the Lady Altas. The taller players from their squad.
Now biggest lead already at 6 here in the third set as JM goes back to Kat. Long shot. Point will be credited on the side of the Lady Altas. There was no hand check. 7-point lead para sa side ng Perpetual as we head on dito sa ating second technical timeout. Back in action here at the Phil Oil Playtime Center kung saan naglalaban po itong side ng Perpetual going up against San Sebastian for our final game this triple header Saturday. Lagmayong deck to serve for Coach Sandy Rieta. They're in a comfortable position right now, up by 7 points. And this is the same scenario that happened in the second set. And that's why, no doubt, they are the players playing here in set number 3.
Point for the Lady Stags.
Another point though for the Lady Stags. 16-10 is the official score. But what an eventful day so far, Daphne. Our first playing, or the opening day of our Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Earlier, our first match, we had 5 sets. A straight set, second match. And this time, neck and neck battle still. It can still be anybody's game so far.
Yep, especially with how Kat Santos has been carrying the load of the offense for San Sebastian. Now I wonder who could help her out here in terms of scoring. Talking about Kat Santos for the Lady Stags.
Definitely, I think if Kat Santos has another team member chipping in some consistent points, then things will be looking brighter on the side here for the Lady Stags. Although for the now it's just has been Kat Santos.
Yep. In all departments, itong si Kat Santos nga ang nagsistep up para kay Coach Clint, even scoring that block point. But right now, substitution will happen. Shai Omipon will be coming off the bench here in set number 3. And I wonder what's with the strategy for Coach Clint, not really inserting si Jonicio or even Marasigan, one of the veterans here. To the side of San Sebastian, as Ramos will be sending it straight to the net though.
Shai Omipon also able to get some ample resting time after that first set appearance, only checking back in now in the 3rd frame.
Pero ito, another double substitution will happen here on the side of Perps. Ga and Reyes back in action. These two players played during set number 1. It's 17 serving 12. 5-point lead that they're trying to hold on, talking about Perps. But Klein Abraham announcing her presence here in set number 3, but she did 1.
Abraham, quite a quiet performance in today's first game for the Lady Stags. But finally getting 1 on the board, badly needed here for San Sebastian.
Now with that reverse setup to Shai Omipon, Kat Santos denied by Palacio.
So far, the blocking department of the Lady Altas has been spectacular in today's match. We have Palacio safeguarding that net, as well as Lagmay earlier.
I wonder why Bea Uy is also not present here on the side of Perpetual though. Pero ito, an attack point again, courtesy of Klein Abraham.
Abraham getting another point. Only a 4-point deficit here. Although a service error committed by Kat Santos pushes the lead up to 5 for the Lady Altas.
Substitution for the Lady Stags. Number 1 out. Number 11, CJ swinging.
Five-point lead on the side of Perps. That's 19-14. No coverage. Block point once again, this time courtesy of Lagmay. And this block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now. Lagmay with a clean block here on the side of Perpetual as we head on dito sa ating another timeout here, 20-14.
Pag kumapos yung set, wag mo sundan dito, dito ka sa likod, bandang likod niya. Pag doon sa dulo, doon ka sa ano, ha? Ilang beses na yun eh. Ha? Pinapalo niya dito, nalalagpasan ka ng bola dito. Mag-adjust ka na.
That huddle was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Some pointers here for the Lady Stags on floor defense and reading where that ball is gonna go, as well as their targets for their attacks, as the blocking has just been on point here for the Lady Altas. Care of number 8, Lagmay.
But again, Divine Garcia once again trying to help out Kat Santos here for San Sebastian. That play was brought to you by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now. So it has been a series of players. Talking about dito si Gonzalez at Garcia, actually. They've been trying to go in and out the court. Sila yung nagpapalitan dito for Coach Clint. But anyone could actually help out. But still an ample one. Malaking tulong ang hinahanap dito ni Kat Santos, especially that they are behind here by 6 points. But the usual suspects here for Perpetual, will be coming back in Bustamante as well as Ariola. Sharp serve coming from Fifi. Garcia adjusting. Bustamante off the bench, down the line, kill.
Great attack coming from Bustamante, going down the line. And you see her confidence in that approach and that full swing to get that point for the Lady Altas.
Fifi reverses, choosing Bustamante.
Same target, same outcome here for Bustamante. Again, down the line. No adjustments yet on the floor. Defense and blocking pattern for the Lady Stags, considering that was her consecutive hit in the same zone.
Yup, and even coming off the bench here in the latter part of set number 3. And this time, a solid block once again for Lagmay's second block point here in set 3. This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Another block point here.
Free ball for Perps. Fifi kneeling setup job, although Lagmay too much muscle on that hit.
But set point still here for the Lady Stags.
Number 13.
Lady Altas rather. For the Lady Stags, we have Guerrero coming in to serve.
Don't see Lagmay. Initially studied in Arellano University in her high school years. Opted to go to Perpetual in her collegiate rankings. Pick guard at the net once again. Fifi choosing Sai. Great dig from behind. Fortunately, there was a net touch called against Klein Abraham in that sequence. That would bring Perpetual now up here by a set 25-16. Fortunately, Klein Abraham swiping or touching itong net. Set number 3, 25-16.
Shakey's fun goes on and on and on, on and on and on. Shakey's got it going on, we still bring the fun.
With decades of great pizza, chicken, and mojos.
Shakey's fun goes on and on.
From era to era to era. The fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
The fun goes on at Shakey's.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Cheer for your team while enjoying your Shakey's favorites with the Super League meal deal. Now available in 3 types: SSL 1099, SSL Classic, and SSL Gold. Whether you're craving pizza, chicken, mojos, or pasta, there's a bundle for every appetite. You also get to support your favorite team because for every order, 50 pesos goes to your chosen SSL participating school's athletic program and the development of collegiate volleyball. Whether you're courtside or couchside, enjoy the action with the Super League meal deal. Some happenings here in set number 3, wherein Perpetual was once again in command of this set.
For the Lady Altas, we have Bustamante stepping up in this set and blocking just on point here. We saw quite a number of block points coming from middle blockers Lagmay and Palacio. Meanwhile, on the side of San Sebastian, the Lady Stags, Abraham quiet in terms of her offensive contribution. Meanwhile, Kat Santos, the lone scorer here for the Lady Stags, but a limited output in the first set. We can see here the Lady Altas out attacking 12-9, and of course those blocks that we saw earlier, 7-2, only 1 from the Lady Stags, which is why Perpetual was able to take this third set.
Yep, same scenario which happened here in the second and third set. As you see, of course, that was JM Gonzalez on the side of San Sebastian Lady Stags. This set is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza here at Shakey's.
Attack goes wide though as we open the set.
Juna Gonzalez, serving.
Lagmay picked up. Rosigan here as starter in our set number 4. It's gonna be low though. Seeing that snap coming from Bustamante.
Attack error coming from Bustamante, who really contributed big time in that third set. But a huge props to middle blockers Lagmay and Palacio, chipping in 7 blocks in one lone set.
Services naman ito. Gonzalez with an opportunity to score another one. 3 consecutive points on the side of San Sebastian. Scoreless pa rin the side ng Perpetual. Fifi goes to Cams. Finally, a bucket here.
Strong start for the Lady Stags, 3-0. We'll make that 3-1. So we get a response here on the side of the Lady Stags.
Courtesy of Cams Bustamante, studied in Alamino City National High School, and taking up Bachelor of Physical Education right now, hailing from Bani, Pangasinan. (4-1) beginning for the Lady Stags. Underhand setup. Sayo Mipon rejected.
Point for the Lady Stags.
This block is brought to you by Peri Peri Charcoal Chicken and Sauce Bar. Order now.
Great timing there on the side of the Lady Stags, blocking that Shy Omipon power hit. Actually, Shy Omipon seemingly quiet in today's match. Very limited numbers. But I think she heard us, Daphne.
Yeah.
Quick to respond and convert that attack into a point.
Yep, and she really needs to make some noise here in set number 4, as they only need a set to be able to secure this match. Mukhang nababantayan na rin. Alam na ng San Sebastian yung mga probable options of scoring here for Shy Omipon. But again, back-to-back points for Shy Omipon.
Shy Omipon variating her shots, this time going for a drop. Again, nababasa na rin ng Lady Stags ang kanyang mga opensa.
That's an ace. Point for the Altas.
Meanwhile, ito, Lagmay continues to be consistent here for Coach Sandy.
Lagmay contributing on that service deck as well as with her net presence and net defense.
Lorraine Lagmay standing 6'1" tall. 11 points already. We're showing here for Lagmay, pero Kat Santos continues to really remain awake here for Coach Clint, holding on to this 2-point lead that they have. Again, 11 points po for Lorraine Lagmay. 6-4. Shai Omipon. Parang nag-iipon lang siya ng lakas para dito sa ating set number 4. As you see, this mic brought to us by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now.
Power attack coming from Shai Omipon despite those 2 blockers. Bustamante as well, playing a spectacular game with 10 points so far. So on the side of the Lady Altas, we have quite a number of players stepping up. So that's Lagmay, Bustamante, and of course Omipon starting to get heated here.
Right on cue. And I guess she was just really hearing us, Kayla.
And that's why you can see some sort of dominance on the side of the Lady Altas, or some steadiness, because quite a number of their players are chipping in or contributing to the offense. Meanwhile, on the side of the Lady Stags, you only have Kat Santos so far.
Hailing from Tresemme Martires City in Cavite, itong si Shai Omipon. Taking up BS, BA Major in Human Resource. Having this hot hands here in set number 4, bringing us sa ating unang technical timeout.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
Good eyesight makes perfect moments. For expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear. Go to EO. EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Unli projects, plans, play, game! With Smart Unli 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Shakey's Creamy Spinach Pizza. Creamier.
Creamier, yummier.
Double-header Sunday, UST will take on UP Fighting Maroons. Again, feel free to drop by dito po ulit yan sa Phil Oil Playtime Center, kung saan ang maganda dito. Hindi naman traffic bukas ang linggo, 2 games po yan. So baybayan na po natin at suportahan natin ang ating mga collegiate players. NCAA Showdown for our first game, 10 a.m. 12 naman po. UST again kontra UP. Just for us to have a glimpse about some adjustments which happened for both of these teams. 1-point game ang nangyari dito with Shai Omipon overshooting that shot earlier though.
Meanwhile, Kat Santos already at 16 points, but again, just the lone scorer for the Lady Stags, which is why they're still struggling here in the 4th frame.
Pero itong Cavitenya, pakitang gila, Shai Omipon. But right now, substitution will happen once again. Klein Abraham will be inserted back in. Lamang ng 2 puntos itong Perpetual. But right on the line, Miss Red.
Gonzalez though with a point here. Let's take a look at this replay, and out of system play coming from an underhand set, no blockers. Lady Altas giving up on that play.
Defense activated here on the side of the Lady Stags. 1-point game. Sai with that drop, no go. Klein setting it up for Gonzalez. Great pickup coming from Sai Almeñana. Ariola to Almeñana, favorite spot with a down the line hit.
Almeñana also consistent in her attacks today. Another player here for the Lady Altas contributing.
Though, one of the things that Palacio could also try to improve on yung mga services na yun, she also is sort of struggling here in set number 4. Pero, just a 1-point game. Again, so far, Perpetual taking over. Sayal Meñana, unbothered by that blocking courtesy of Ramos. She's using so much power to make sure she'll be getting that point. This is brought to us by Kick, powered by Smart. Our way, our rules. Download the app now. Combination play. Lozano was there. Floor defense. Gonzalez with that cross court over receive. Chance for the Lady Stags. Klein trying to adjust, just using the hands of the blockers.
Abraham chipping in some points. Not her usual performance though.
Another opportunity here for San Sebastian. Kat Santos.
Santos scores! Point for the Lady
Another point here for Kat Santos. Already in double figures or high double figures.
Reverse setup. That tip wouldn't work. Good save. Para dito kay Lozano, crawling her way back. Kat Santos, Shai was there. Pick up job well. Bustamante, short on that attempt.
Awkward approach there by Bustamante, resulting into that attack error, that ball not crossing over the net.
Juna Gonzalez, serving.
Access denied. Buti na lang. Andun itong si Shai Omipon for that backdoor defense. Ariola reverses. Di gagana yan. Santos with that cross court. Gandang iwas. Galing kay Sai Almeñana. Yung atake na yun, lalabas.
Too much angle there for Kat Santos, and a great read coming from the floor defense of the Lady Altas.
12 points.
Tabla po tayo, 12 here in the fourth set. Fifi to Shai.
Shai Omipon.
Not Shai in that attack. Shai Omipon is really creating some noise here in the fourth set. She was silent in the first two sets, well guarded in that opening set, but right now, what a way to really step up big time for Coach Sandy.
And contributing when it matters, Daphne.
Off the block, Kat Santos.
So it's a Santos and Omipon showdown here in set number 4. Quickly responding itong si Kat Santos, challenging that defense coming from Lagmay.
Kat Santos breaking down that block with her power. One-handed set.
Beautifully executed by Ariola. Shai Omipon with another bucket here. We're leading here by 2 points earlier, but some errors slowly piling up on their end. Now, the challenge for Perpetual is consistency, knowing that they only need a set to secure win number 1. Combination play. Solid denial, courtesy of Palacio.
What a monster block coming from Palacio. A beautiful play as well executed here by Balahalia, although Palacio really reading her setters and the attack, perfectly timing that block.
Yung nagkahamali, parang rookie itong si Palacio. For Coach Sandy, this is her first appearance, I guess. This spike is brought to you by Potato Corner, world's best flavored fries. Order now. Sharp angle.
Take a look at the wind-up of Kat Santos and her form as she hits that ball.
Gerald Palacio once again for Coach Sandy. Sinasagot itong si Kat Santos. They're up here by 2 points.
From era to era to era, the fun goes on. Shakey's 50 years.
Only projects, plans, play, games. With Smart Only 5G, valid for 3 days. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Simply reliable. For only 85 pesos. With Smart, load now.
Kick Mobile. Download the Kick app, choose your number, activate the eSIM, and own the country's first ever customizable mobile experience. Stay first in line for network priority. Kick Mobile. Download now.
In the driver's seat right now, itong side ng Perpetual Lady Altas. They're up here by 2 points, 16 to 14. But again, the challenge for this team is all about consistency, knowing that there are times where San Sebastian was able to tie things up and even take over the lead by a single point. They only need a single set to secure this match. Lozano with that dive. Fifi goes back to Shy, adjusting with that setup. Kat Santos, meanwhile, that will not go over to their point on the side of Perpetual.
Attack error here by Kat Santos. Clearly not going over the net. But only a 3-point lead here for the Lady Altas.
Kat Santos with the cross court. Lozano reading that well. Another chance here. Ariola very vocal to man the offense on their end. That's why Shy Omipon had an easy job.
Shy Omipon knowing exactly where to bring that ball. Going in between those blockers.
Block mo na. Kesa not over. Hindi lang naman ngayon nangyari yan eh. Kanina pa yan eh. So, tinatarget mo ba yung hit? Nakapalo ka na nga nung usipon na kanina eh. Uulitin mo lang eh. Wala tayo laban sa Natober.
That highlight was powered by Kick. Download the app now.
Instructions to our top player here for the Lady Stags. That's Kat Santos. Again, doing the heavy lifting. The lone scorer for the San Sebastian Lady Stags, as she committed an attack error just a few rallies ago.
Shine Abraham scoring from the cross-court kill.
Great target there coming from Abraham. Great setup as well from Balahadian. No blockers for that opposite attack.
Kat Santos, massive service. Back-to-back buckets here on the side of the Lady Stags.
Powerful serve there. Filled with so much top spin. And if you're not in place, it's definitely challenging to receive that ball. Almost another ace.
Great chase coming from Shy Omipon. Miscommunication though on the side of San Sebastian. Not the best way to try to continue that supposed 3-0 run that will end with just back-to-back points. And a double substitution for Coach Sandy. Guy Reyes will be injected in. Papahinga muna ng saglit itong si Ariola. Pati si Bustamante, lamang sila dito ng 3 puntos. Gaan now, second setter for Coach Sandy. She used to be just part of, I guess parang naging third stringer lang itong si Gaa. But right now, second option yan for Coach Sandy. Kat Santos back row, unable to kill that one. Way too low though. You can hear in set number 4, it's all about Shai Omipon really stepping up for her squad.
Nabati mga ata, Daphne. But yes, Shai Omipon catching fire here in the 4th set. But of course, we have to give credit to her teammates for their impact as well. Everyone contributing here for the Lady Altas.
And right now, they know who to target in terms of their spikes. It needs to be Kat Santos to give her some over fatigue, knowing that she has been the lone player trying to get some points offensively. Kaya pinapagod na rin in terms of defense. 4-point lead for Perpetual. Gonzalez. Almeniana nandoon. Reverse setup naman ang nangyari. And Reyes, mid-air, goes for that off-speed drop.
Smart shot coming from Reyes. Going for a drop shot instead of a powerful hit. Blockers losing their timing. Unable to save that ball.
Now Perpetual up here by 5 points. Timeout will be necessary.
Patapos na yung laban eh. Error pa tayo ng setting. Maliit yung blocker mo dito. Ayaw ko lang kung umikot. Maliit. Dito mo dalhin. Alasyadong malaking gitna. Huwag kang papalo lang ng diretso, ha?
That huddle was powered by Kick and Down will be up now. Some instructions here for Coach Clint in terms of their defense as well. Kaya ngayon, tingnan natin paano sasagot itong San Sebastian. Although they're behind here by 5 points. Gaa reverses, choosing Reyes. Ramos reading that one. Second time, still wouldn't go. Third time, down the line.
Gonzalez going for the down the line hit. That time successful, avoiding and going in between the hands of Pauline Reyes. The smaller blocker here for the Lady Altas.
Gonzalez this time though, that was way too low. It's gonna be an error on their end.
Gonzalez mistiming that one.
Substitution for the Altas.
So subs here for the Altas. We have Ariola in for Reyes and Bustamante, who is also playing a great game today. Checking back in the court to try and finish things off here for the Lady Altas.
They're just 2 points away from securing this match. 23, serving 18. Malahadia with that underhand setup. Although Gonzalez will be overcooking that shot.
No check on that last sequence.
Match point opportunity na. Itong side ng Perpetual, Balahadia reverses, choosing Gonzalez. Chance muli para dito sa side ng San Sebastian. Gonzalez, no go. 10 puntos na lang kailangan dito ng Perpetual. Sai Almeniana with that finish for Perps.
What a finish by Almeniana. Going for that powerful hit. You could feel the confidence to close out this match. And set up by their libero.
Once again,
too strong for the Lady Stags to control.
Sebastian College-Recoletos.
With that here for our Pool D. First win on the side of University of Perpetual Health System, DALTA Lady Altas, which San Julieta. Again, calling the shots for this team. They dropped set number 1, but they were able to secure second, third, and fourth set, making sure that this will not head on to a fifth and deciding set. They want to end things already here in the fourth set.
So the Lady Altas get their first win of the tournament. What a great way to start their campaign here.
Congratulations for Perps. First also for San Sebastian for the strong fight. 30-32, 25-16, 25-16, and 25-18. First victory po on the side of Perpetual. Victory on the side of Perpetual. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. From era to era to era, the fun keeps rolling. 50 years of fun, family, and pizza at Shakey's.
Well, our MVP of the match is none other than Shai Omipon. First set, quiet performance from her, but when she came back in that third set, veteran moves from our senior, really showing what she is made of and contributing when it matters the most.
Dahil dyan, siya nga ang ating MVP of the match. Kasama na ngayon ang ating courtside reporter, Sabrina San Diego.
Here with me ang ating MVP of the match, the shining Shiloh Mipon. Congratulations on your first win dito nga sa ating Shakey Super League Preseason Unity Cup. Nung binalik ka ba ng third set, is there any specific instructions na binigay sa'yo ni Coach?
Yung instruction po kasi hindi pang isahan lang. Pang lahat po siya. So pag nagbigay si Coach, kailangan talaga attentive ka and nakikinig. Kasi sinasabi niya din na isa lang naman yung igagalaw. So kung sino mang ipalit dyan, kailangan alam mo yung instruction niya para alam mo igagalaw mo sa loob.
So any learnings in today's game?
Mahalaga yung unity and teamwork sa loob ng court para mag-gel kayo lahat. Yun lang.
Any greetings or shoutouts? Now is the time.
Hello po sa Perpetual community, kay Sir Alta, kay Boss Anton, Sir Gusi, sa bumubuo po ng Perpetual, and salamat po sa walang sawang suporta sa amin, sa papa ko, hello po, ingat ka dyan lagi, and sa kuya ko, sa lola ko, Lola Josie, hello, and sa boyfriend ko.
Ang sweet naman nun, ng shoutout na yun. Pero alam mo, dapat i-celebrate nyo na yung win nyo dahil meron nga kayong Shakey's Pizza, and of course, at the same time, meron ka rin namang coupon and super card from Shakey's. So back to the panel.
Thank you so much, Sab. And once again, congratulations, Shai Omipon, our MVP of the match. For our final game now, let's check out our Smart Power Up plays brought to you by Smart's Only 5G. Stay connected for only 85 pesos for 3 days. Load now through the Smart app.
For set number 1, Daphne, we saw Kat Santos as top scorer actually for the whole duration of the match. Gonzalez, though, contributing here and coming alive when it came to those crucial points. On the side of Perpetual, medyo limited yung puntos ni Omipon in that first frame, and Minor as well contributing when she was subbed in, and that first set even extended into extended play, finishing at 32-30. So a very seesaw battle we saw in that first set.
Really, Roshayan Nipon was a bit silent in our opening set. She was well guarded by that floor defense. Of course, Balahadia also doing a spectacular job, not just solely relying on Kat Santos 32-30, but when we entered here in set number 2, again, different set of players because of our all-to-play rule. And with that, Ariola was also playing as second setter this time in this ball game. But some participation we felt courtesy of Bustamante, Lagmay from her solid blocks, and some attack points also galing dito kay Sai Almeñana. Meanwhile, atong side naman ng San Sebastian, medyo nahirapan din yung kanilang second stringers, which on the side of Perpetual, they just took advantage of that one, resulting to a 25-16. But when we entered into ating set number 3,
for set number 3, Kat Santos again carrying the heavy lifting for the offensive department of the Lady Stags. Meanwhile, for the side of the Lady Altas, Bustamante chipping in some markers here and stepping up in this set. But we have to note the blocking department of the Lady Altas in the third set rather alone. They had 7 blocks, care of Lagmay and Palacio, their middle blockers. So aside from Omipon stepping up and contributing here, we also saw an all-around collaborative effort coming from Lagmay, Bustamante, Almeñana, and Palacio, aside from Omipon.
So here, when we entered set number 4, San Sebastian was also trying to catch up with the momentum which Perpetual was able to establish in set number 2, but they had some difficulty knowing that it was all Kat Santos trying to deliver the offense. Earlier, some contributions we also heard from Gonzalez and Garcia, but that wasn't enough, knowing that Clyde Abraham was also a bit silent in today's ball game. At din yung depensa, Balahadia again trying to step up in terms of her ball distribution, pero again, kailangan ng tulong ni Kat Santos on the side of San Sebastian. And with that, 4-setter victory para dito sa side ng Perpetual, giving the first loss on the side of the Lady Stags. Meanwhile, but in terms of our final numbers,
as we take a look at the final statistics, of course, Perpetual out-attacking the Lady Stags 57-50, but the blocks, doon tayo nagkalayo in terms of the blocking, 13 to only 5, and as well as the errors given up here by the Lady Stags. They gave up 31 errors in just 4 sets.
Really a lot of errors na ibinigay itong side ng Lady Stags. But for our matches for tomorrow, again, dito po yan sa Playtime Phil Oil Center Doubleheader Sunday. Arellano will be taking on JRU. Final game naman po natin, UST will go up against the UP Fighting Maroons. Kita-kita po ulit tayo dyan bukas, as we would like to say thank you to everyone who tuned in para sa ating opening games this Saturday. 3 games, but tomorrow, 2 more exciting matches that awaits us. Maraming salamat po and good night.